All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Alex. Just got done with a training session, but that's not what this video is about. Oh, you can see that in a later video. Basically, what I want this video to be about is CrossFit. Surprise, surprise. And I guess this is inspired by just constant, like, bombardment of people talking about how bad CrossFit is. Like, not like people online or anything like that, but people I know personally. One of my professors who is like, he's like 70 years old, but he's super fit. But all he does is like running, and he does like one exercise per, body part when he goes to the gym. And he's really super fit, but he just bashes CrossFit. And there's plenty of people plenty of my friends are like, oh yeah, man, that's cool that you do CrossFit, but it's way too dangerous for me, and I can't do this and I can't do that. And I really just want to make a video about it because it bothers me, and I know I shouldn't let it bother me, but it bothers me that people I have a banana bottle. I just got done with my workout, so I was like putting some calories in my body. But it bothers me that people have such a negative view of CrossFit, and that the people that have this negative view are people who've never done it. And when I say never done it, I don't mean have gone to one class and did like I went. I mean, there's people who have never really got into it and never tried it wholeheartedly and tried to give it a shot. They go into it with this idea that they're not gonna like it, and so they have that idea already. So they don't ever give it a real chance. And the common thing the thing that really made me want to make this video is that my professor said, he asked me, he said, hey Alex, would you have your grandma doing CrossFit? I wouldn't. I was like, I would. Why not? Because in his mind, what he thinks CrossFit is ring muscle ups, cleans at 225, snatches and handstand push-ups, burpees over boxes. Yes, that's an aspect of CrossFit. That's the aspect of the sport of CrossFit. But CrossFit, as just a mode of fitness, is literally just constantly vary constantly. That's funny. Constantly vary movements at high intensity. You can do that in a whole bunch of different ways. I'd have my grandma do something like step ups to a plate, and maybe some light kettlebell swings with like a 5-pound kettlebell, like just trying to get her moving. Maybe walk around a track or something, like walk however many meters, like just small stuff, but it's still CrossFit. It doesn't have to be super heavy weight or super fast for everybody. It's prescribed to whoever the individual is. And that's one thing I love about CrossFit, is that we can have a class from Rich Froning to a person who's 385 pounds, and we're working the same body parts. We can do different movements, and they can each get what they need to get out of their workout. Like, I actually wrote this down somewhere. I don't have it with me, but like, say a typical workout for CrossFit: 21, 15, 9. We'll do thrusters and pull-ups. That's something most the athletes who do CrossFit can do. Say a person can't do pull-ups, we have them do bandit pull-ups or jumping pull-ups. They can't do jumping pull-ups. We have them do ring row or body rows with a rower. They can't do that. You have them do bent over rows. They can't do, you can always scale down and make things easier and easier and easier and easier for people, no matter what, and it's still considered CrossFit. Thrusters, which is a squat and a press overhead. They can't do that. They can do literally a squat first and then just a press, and you can always light the weight down. If they can't do those movements, they can do a box squat and then a press overhead with some light dumbbells. If they can't do that, I mean, you can keep going lower and lower and lower. If literally they can't lift dumbbells, you can literally have them squat to a very high box, stand up, and then just press their hands in the air. It's the same movement, but it's scaled to the individual. And I just hate how people assume CrossFit is nothing but Rich Fronings and Matt Fraser's and Elijah Muhammad's my favorite. Elijah Muhammad's my favorite. And it's just not like that. That's the sport of CrossFit. Like, in the same way, I wouldn't expect to go out and compete on the floor with LeBron James and Kyrie and Westbrook and KD. Like, I'm not just going to jump into basketball and be on their level. Everything is scale. You have to start at a level to get to the next level, to get to the next level. So it's a stepping stone kind of thing. And people assume CrossFit is just, I'm throwing you into the NBA and you're going to have to just survive with those guys. Like, no. But the biggest part of that, and I'm not going to try to make this a really, really long video. It's already like 4.5 minutes. But the biggest thing with sport in general and training in general is ego. So if you have a person that sees those Rich Fronings and those Elijah Muhammad's, those kinds of people, and all they want to do is just get there and they're not concerned with the process, then yeah, you can have injury, because you can have people who don't care about form, don't care about learning the right way, and then they will mess up and they're going to hurt themselves, and then they'll blame CrossFit because they didn't get where they wanted to be as quick as they wanted to be. That's in every sport. you can see people powerlifting and have terrible form, but they just want to move weight because that's all they care about. They don't care about technique or form or accessories and strengthening the right muscles. And so that goes for everything. CrossFit is as dangerous as any other sport because it's based on the person who's doing it. You can do CrossFit and be the safest person in the world, and you can do running and be the most reckless person in the world, and you can get injured doing either one of them. So it's not about the sport. It's not about the movements. It's not about what it's about the person, the ego that person has, and their willingness to buy into the process and slow themselves down and literally progress how they're supposed to, how their body wants them to progress, instead of just jumping into something and saying, hey, I see that person doing ring muscle ups. I want to do that, and I'm going to jack my shoulder up trying to do it. Like, no. That's the issue with CrossFit, with bodybuilding, with powerlifting, with Olympic weightlifting, like really bad with Olympic weightlifting because people just want to do whatever. If people just don't want to take time. I'm only 22 years old. I've been working out for 4 years. And I've been going very, very slow to make sure I learn my form and everything. But I've progressed. I've progressed pretty well for where I'm at right now. I'm 22 years old. I'm about to be 23. And I'm happy where I am. The only injuries I have had were because I was jumping on a trampoline at a trampoline park. I tore my meniscus. I have not hurt myself or injured myself once doing CrossFit over the last 4.5 years, period. Not a single injury has come from CrossFit. I have had some bodybuilding injuries, like with my shoulder, but literally I have not injured myself once doing any kind of CrossFit movement because I've taken my time and gone about it the right way. So I just wanted to make a quick video about that, guys. And if you guys, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have people who disagree with me, and that's totally okay. But you haven't tried. If you've tried it, I'll appreciate and I'll respect your answer. But if you haven't tried CrossFit, and you want to be in the comment section talking about how stupid what I'm saying is, or how you get more progress from bodybuilding, and go back to the whole pull-up conversation with CrossFit pull-ups. I don't even care about that. I'm over that. But I'm just letting you guys know that if you really want to give CrossFit a try, go into it with an open mind and really try it, wanting to learn how to do it the right way instead of just having a preconceived idea of what you think it's going to be. And just give it a full shot. Just really try it out and see if you like it. And if you don't like it, fine. Go do yoga, go run, go bike, go do triathlons, go do powerlifting, bodybuilding, whatever you want to do. I just want you guys to, I don't want you guys to try. I want you guys to find whatever the best mode of fitness is for you and go do it. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Peace.